here, you see a significant bottom right here, diba? But what if the prices are still at these levels right here? So, medyo mataas pa siya kaysa sa supports. You don't know yet at this point. Let's say, for example, andito pa siya ngayon. So, you don't know yet at this point kung aabot ba siya sa 8,600 na levels. When I buy here and here, siguro nabibili ko sa buong capital ko is just 1 to 2% of my entire capital. So, I still have deep pockets where if it goes further down, as long as the economy of the country is doing well, I will average down because I know that at a certain point, a retracement will happen. And once that retracement happens, I'm going to be able to profit from my trade.
So you said, no, so you're selling some. Ano yung strategy mo naman? Kasi sometimes we are trying to project it sa charts, the probability kung tataas o bababa. And how would we know if low is low enough? Kasi pwedeng, ay, ang baba na niya. Pero like ako, especially in my younger days of trading, hindi, bababa na to, biglang mas bumaba pa. Or ganun din, vice versa. Oy, mataas na to, okay na to. Babaksak na to, biglang mas tumaas pa. Ano yung mga nagiging diskarte mo sa mga ganun?
Yeah, totoo. It's problema kasi natin when you're newbies, we try to guess the bottom kasi, di ba? Yan yung that's the ultimate goal. But as you mature as a trader, you become wise enough na majority of the time you don't really guess the bottom. Hindi mo nahuhulaan yan. Pagpasok mo, there's a high chance that it will still go down even further. So, if ever, ganun kasi ang mentality mo na, ay, this is the bottom already, most probably, then I'm gonna buy now. Then, or minsan, hindi pa to bottom. I think hindi pa to bottom, hindi ko pa muna papasukin. Diba? Yun yung isa sa mga mali. Ang problema, if malapit na siya sa supports or historical na lows, kahit pa hindi pa nahihit doon, I already start buying. Okay? Kasi, let's say for example, I'll open a chart of, doon tayo sa Forex kasi sa Forex ako laging nag-ano. Oh God. I'm trading Forex more right now. So here, you see a significant bottom right here, diba? But what if the prices are still at these levels right here? So, medyo mataas pa siya kaysa sa supports. You don't know yet at this point. Let's say for example, andito pa siya ngayon. So you don't know yet at this point kung aabot ba siya sa 8,600 na levels. Right? At this point, ito, parang bottom na ito. Mukhang hindi na to, baka ayoko munang pumasok kasi baka bumaba pa sa 86012 na level. Diba? Because that's if you already know the basics of charting, the major support is at this level right here. So since the prices are not yet at that point, newbie will say, ayoko munang bumili. Diba? But as you go wiser, you learn na hindi mo kailangan i-hit yung bottom kagad. You buy some at this point. Let's say for example, sa budget mo, iba kasi sa Forex let's say for example, sa budget mo na 20,000, you can use half of it to buy here. Bakit? Because what if inintay mo yan dito, tapos from this point, eto na pala yung bottom at umakyat na siya, di naiwan ka na, you were not able to enter the trade. Sayang yung dip niya na ito, hindi mo napasok, di ba? So at this point, you can already enter maybe half of your position, and then pag bumaba palalo and you were given the opportunity for it to go down even more near that support right there, then yung full budget mo, ipapasok mo dito. Right? So that's what you can do. That's what I usually do with my buys. Hindi ko aantayin muna na bumaba siya sa pinaka-bottom. Papasukin ko na, and then that's where, if it goes further down, then I have more. Okay? Now, ang susunod naman na scenario is what if bumaba pa lalo? Di ba? Yun yung iba pa na scenario. Right? It now depends on your strategy. Are you a short-term trader na you just yung budget mo is from here and you cannot risk more at this level, then you can always cut your losses here. In my forex strategy, hindi po ganyan kasi yung forex strategy ko. I'm more of position trader. So I really wait for the bottom to happen, especially with forex. Ang kagandahan sa forex talaga, if you look at it, nagsiswing talaga siya. The swing downs will always have a chance for it to bounce up. There down, there's always these bounces. There's always these bounces. Always nangyayari ang mga bounces sa forex. Yun yung kagandahan sa forex. Okay, so if this dip is already very deep, and I enter, what I just do is, since maliit lang ang tinitrade ko sa overall capital ko, maybe I trade only 1% of my, when I buy here and here, siguro nabibili ko sa buong capital ko is just 1 to 2% of my entire capital. So I still have deep pockets where if it goes further down, as long as the economy of the country is doing well, I will average down because I know that at a certain point, a retracement will happen. And once that retracement happens, I'm going to be able to profit from my trade.
Right. Yung maganda yung naging strategy mo, no, na yung naka-staggered yung pagbili, pagbenta, so that covered ka in different scenarios. It will go up, if it will go down, and kasi 'di ba, based on sa mga charts din, meron ka dapat plan, which napaka-importante na you stick to the plan.
Yes.
Normally pagka nagka-cut loss ka, kasi bibili ka, feeling mo mababa na, talagang mas bumaba pa, hindi mo naman control 'yon. How do you set your cut loss? Is it a percentage or is it an amount? Ano yung normal strategy mo sa ganun?
Yeah, usually it's percentage, especially with PSE traders. Yung cut loss mo is percentage ng what do you call this, ng level ng losses mo, right? Yeah, let's say for example, this is our support right here. Pwede kang mag-set ng maybe around 5% dito, negative 5% from your buy area. And if it goes further down that, then you cut your loss. Once you cut your losses, wag mo nang titignan ang chart kasi may nangyayari na nagka-cut loss ka tapos umakyat. You're just you're gonna break your heart. Yun yung pinaka-importante pag nag-cut loss, guys, wag mo nang titignan yung chart. Or kung isang araw na hindi mo na titignan, pwede, wag mo nang titignan, right? And just move on. If ever you're emotional with a trade, reset your emotion before you open another trade. That's the most important sa strategy ng cut loss talaga.